Recalling the recent statements issued by the OIC on, I quote, republishing of abusive cartoons of Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, by French Charlie Hebdo newspaper, unquote, quote, burning of copies of the Holy Quran during anti-Muslim demonstrations in Sweden, unquote, and, quote, denigration of the Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, by India's ruling party official. Mr. President, while hate speech has proliferated across the world, the OIC is particularly alarmed at the sharp rise in Islamophobia and anti-Muslim hatred in many parts of the world. Recalling the recent statements issued by the OIC on, I quote, republishing of abusive cartoons of Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, by French Charlie Hebdo newspaper, unquote, quote, burning of copies of the Holy Quran during anti-Muslim demonstrations in Sweden, unquote, and, quote, denigration of the Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, by India's ruling party official, unquote, and other similar acts, the OIC remains concerned about willful provocations and defamation of Islamic holy personalities and religious symbols. Such Islamophobic acts hurt the sensitivities of over 1.5 billion Muslims and constitute a gross abuse of the right of freedom of expression. They also reinforce extremist narratives. Mr. President, Islam advocates social equality, peaceful coexistence, and interfaith harmony. It also prohibits discrimination on any ground. The Holy Quran states, and I quote, O mankind, indeed, we have created you from male and female and made you peoples and tribes that you may know one another. Indeed, the most noble of you in the sight of Allah is the most righteous of you, unquote. With such clear injunctions, the OIC group unequivocally condemns the practice of insulting Islam, Christianity, Judaism, and any other religion alike, and stands against all acts of hate and violence on the basis of religion or belief. The willful provocations and incitement to hate and violence must be universally outlawed. On this day, the OIC calls on the international community to display a collective resolve to confront all manifestations of hate speech, including xenophobia, intolerance, and incitement to violence on the basis of religion or belief, and to work together for promoting interfaith harmony and peaceful coexistence. That is the spirit behind the OIC's initiative, which led to the UN General Assembly's designation of 15 March as the International Day to Combat Islamophobia. This is a moment for all of us to come together and reverse the tide of hate and bigotry that threatens to undermine solidarity, peace, and cooperation among and within nations.